Hi, I'm Sarah from Bounce Back with Sarah. You might not know very much about me, but I'm a mortgage broker and I have a passion for teaching women how to become financially literate and learn about managing their own money. Today I want to talk to you about budgeting. Here's my 5 tips on why you need to have a budget. Number 1, make sure you know where your money comes from. Whether you're PAYG, that is you work for somebody, whether you're self-employed, whether you receive Centrelink income, investment income such as interest from banks, shares, that sort of thing. You just need to know where all your income comes from and write it all down. Number 1 tip. Number 2 tip on what you need to do for your budget is know how much you spend. What I mean by that is knowing the money that comes out of your bank account, and you can check that by sitting down with your bank statements or keeping a daily record of every time you spend money. Write it down in a little book, or even better, get a spending tracker. There's plenty of spending trackers on the App Store, either Google Play or in the Apple Store, and you can just enter it in every time you spend money, and that way you'll know exactly how much you're spending. My 3rd tip in getting yourself to organise with the budget is knowing what you spend your money on. That's really, really hard, I know, but you'll be surprised if you record all the things that you spend your money on. You'll have a great sense of where you can possibly save money, and that is coming up to tip number 4. So tip number 4 is, where can you save money? Do you spend lots of money on takeaway coffee? Yeah, okay, you might love to have your cup of coffee and you might be saying that you don't want to give it up. But if you spend $5 every day on takeaway coffee, that's $35 a week. And in a year, that's about $1,500. So if you're looking to trim off some of your spending and get some money in your savings, you need to really know where you can save some money. So tip number 5 is actually to get down and write that budget. I've put together a budget template that you can download, and the link will be provided in the comments. And if you just download the budget, enter all those things that we've been talking about today, that's your income, your expenses, and if you add it all up, you'll be able to see whether you are actually saving money or overspending money. Having a budget makes you accountable. It makes you control your money instead of your money controlling you. You know what the most important thing about having a budget is? It's giving you the power to choose what you do with your money. It's giving you the choices, and it's giving you the ability to set goals and achieve them. One of the great things about setting a budget is being able to achieve your goals. And back in 2010, I decided I was going to walk the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu for my 50th birthday in 2015. So I set this great goal of doing that, and invited any of my friends and family along who wanted to be a part of that. And both my sisters decided that they would come with me as well. So we had a joint bank account, and we put $100 a month in that bank account for 5 years. And in July 2015, we achieved that dream of mine and stood overlooking Machu Picchu at the Sun Gate, and it was just amazing, breathtaking. We were all in tears, overwhelmed by the 42-kilometre trek that we had done at high altitude. It was just amazing. The hardest thing, without a doubt, the hardest thing I have ever done in my entire life, but so worth it. And to share it with my gorgeous 2 sisters was amazing. So that's goal setting. You know, goal setting and budgeting achieves that. And I am, admit that I am a huge goal setter, because I just want so much out of my life. And if I put some goals in place and set a timeline and a budget towards that, I find that it helps me to achieve the goal that I want. Achieve them. I really hope that you get something out of these 5 tips, and that you make those changes to empowerment for money and your future.